and I'm actually Jane said maybe fino.
Who's talking?
This is Anas.
Telling the lady.
This is the lady repeating what she had heard.
Okay, what did you say?
She's saying that I'm actually Jane say maybe fino. I think and I'm be na day.
To your knowledge, or to Daniel Osukrante's knowledge, did Ahmed Suale fall out with Anas Arimi or Anas?
Well, it would appear so because from the narratives or from the text messages, he had a lot of complaints about him. He has even said in one of the text messages that if he were to talk, what Ken did was small.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, he even went ahead and said that you do all these efforts and you are not appreciated.
Ahmed Suale wono new information bi adrop it. Amankophobia fa ho start bisa say any away Anas ebetimi anim hu bia na. Hi my go live media. Make sure say subscribe to this channel. Obe like and share video ama for so. Enye bia hwe. Ahmed Suale a oka Tiger IPI Anas a group na we investigative journalism e Ghana ha. 6 years ago ene nipa bonifo bi ekokun no ya ma ebe ya rekosem pa e Ghana ha. Na yehwe animu a say a police for betimi ache any paboni ni a okokodi se adwuma na nansen ya ene yete say police won sa ka brantie bi a one Ahmed Suale ene Anas nyina na eye adwuma o Tiger IPI na brantie kwotena America oba Ghana no ena police for action no say abrantie ewe omohwe a obetimi enim hu bi because sa brantie no ena share information Ahmed Suale pictures ni photos ene ma Kennedy Agyapong enu nti no omo lenke sa we etu sa abrantie something we tell hope sena boy e dey ba tu dwa say oh sa abrantie o ma che no say onim Ahmed Suale wo ni hu bi no ni nyina strategy a omo pese omo de asem ko hye Kennedy Agyapong say na be ya omo de begu Kennedy Agyapong ni mo ase na ene information fufuro bi yen sa aka ni nyina ha information bi aba abonte a o kire say Ahmed Suale no kro omo kire say na o Tiger IPI or resign crown sa na ni wo no e ba beba na resign no so e me say na one Anas akwakunya ntawantawa bi ebe na nkofo musa say enti ebeti aba say Anas ntawantawa ni yan na e na all free ho nti no o ho da me pa ache no ye ko tie interview we mra ye ba wo de wadwe kire no wo be ka no comment section na me so me de me so wadwe kire no aba be hi ma go live video send me kai na wo be subscribe wa share no like video ya ma foforo so enya bia hwe.
So by the time Ahmed Suale died, he was not a member of Tiger IPI.
No, he was not.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, he says it here. He was not. He said, I have resigned. I don't want to have anything to do with them. But you too be mindful because anyone who is leaking videos that could not have been leaked after you left is trying to implicate you.
To your knowledge, or to Daniel Osukrante's knowledge, did Ahmed Suale fall out with Anas Arimi or Anas?
Well, it would appear so because from the narratives or from the text messages, he had a lot of complaints about him. He has even said in one of the text messages that if he were to talk, what Ken did was small.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, he even went ahead and said that you do all these efforts and you are not appreciated.
Wow. You said, Ahmed Suale said in a text that if he were to talk, what Kennedy did with who watches a watchman, watches the watchman will be small, will pale into insignificance.
Yes, he said the whole Ghana will shake.
If he were to say what he knows about the operations of Tiger Eye.
Exactly.
What then was Ahmed Suale doing by the time he died, to your knowledge?
I have no idea what he was doing. Because I think he said he was going to lay low in one of the text messages. And after that, my clients never had any interactions with him again.
Then he heard he had died?
Then he heard he had died.
Did he attend the funeral, Daniel Kranti?
No, he could not have attended the funeral because upon the death of Ahmed Suale, people were calling him and threatening him. I think
why do people think that he could have been part of the operation to undo Ahmed?
Because a certain narrative has been set way back in 2018. I mean, the same person that keeps telling everybody that Ahmed Suale died because of pictures.
Who is this person?
Well, your guess is as good as mine. We should ask, the whole Ghana should ask, who set the narrative years ago saying that Ahmed died because there was a release of pictures. Now this Ahmed, his pictures are everywhere. If we are talking about who released pictures of Ahmed first or who released Ahmed's image first, it will be Anas. Because if you look at the school feeding documentary, the 16th minute, you will see Ahmed with a camera in there.
But they don't say that he's Ahmed Suale.
You don't have to say he's Ahmed Suale.
Yes, but having somebody's image in a documentary is quite different from having the image and writing the name Paul Adomochi on it. So because Ahmed is not on TV, he's not like me that people can, my name and my face are associated for many years. Ahmed's face may be known, but they didn't say in the documentary that this is Ahmed Suale.
My position is that Ahmed was not an undercover investigative journalist. Whoever he was interacting with during those documentaries...
Yes. When I interviewed Kwesi Nyantechi's wife, she told me that Ahmed came to Kwesi Nyantechi. He even came to their house to invite them to Dubai. So yes, he doesn't cover his face. He shows up.
So everybody knows who he is.
Not everybody, but some people.
I mean, those who...
Certainly, Kwesi Nyantechi knows him. Kwesi Nyantechi's friend, Mohammed, knows him. Some people around the GFA also know him.
Yes.
He comes and he says, Ahmed is looking for you. So he's quite well known. So you are making nonsense of the fact that given the so-called narrative of an Ahmed photograph is baseless.
Exactly. It is very baseless because photographs of a person who is not hidden. He even has a Facebook page with his photographs. He has published his photographs everywhere.
And on the Facebook page, he's called Ahmed Suale?
No, he's called Usong Diwala. Yes, but if I want your image, it's not too difficult to get it. If I know.
I get the point you are making. That if somebody is looking for Ahmed's image, it's not difficult. It's there. It's available.
If I know
Once I know who to ask him, and you get the image on social media.
Perfect.
So this image that we are seeing on the television, you said it was shared by Ahmed himself?
Yes, shared by him.
This is Facebook page?
Facebook.
But what name does he use on the Facebook page? You said
Usong Diwala.
Usong Diwala.
Diwala, yeah. Well, I can't really pronounce it, but that's what
I see.
Yeah, I read it. He has pictures of his wife there, his children there. Everything about him is there. So it's strange why the narrative would be that the person died because of pictures. When years ago, this man has said, a dead man has said, whoever is releasing pictures is trying to implicate you. And years later, 5, 6 years later, somebody is behind bars.
Because of the releasing of pictures.
Because of releasing
allegations
of pictures.
Releasing of pictures.
Speculations of such a high crime. Such a crime that is I mean, if you are slapped with a murder charge, you can imagine.
So the police are not saying to Daniel Cranton that he killed Suale. They are saying that his release of the photographs led to the murder of Suale. Is that really what the charge sheet is about?
Yes, and then they claim that he was in the vicinity, which I doubt very much.
So by the time Ahmed died, was Ahmed, as far as your client knows, was Ahmed talking to Anas?
Was Ahmed, I don't know.
On friendly level, you will know that.
Nobody knows that.
But he had certainly resigned from Tiger Eye.
Yes, he had resigned.
But that information has never come out. I mean, he was buried as a Tiger Eye staff. Anas was at the funeral. They treated the matter as one of their own has passed. They didn't say that he had left.
Mine. And we are going to find the killer of Ahmed. We are going to find the killer of Ahmed. And Ahmed died because of pictures. But to the best of our knowledge...
Let me finally ask you about the baby mother, because there's information that Anaa spoke to the baby mother. What's that about?
Yes, she was heard in a conversation with Daniel Owusu-Cranton that...
Do you have that audio?
Yes.
You'll give it to us?
I'll finish it with you.
All right.
He was said to have been planning, or Adolf and Anas. She said, if I can say it in Twi or say it in English, and I'm actually Jane said, maybe Fino.
Who's talking?
This is Anas.
Telling the lady.
This is the lady repeating what she had heard.
Okay, what did he say?
She's saying that I'm actually Jane say me re fino. I fey and I'm be na day. And she said some other lady in the.
Has the baby mother fallen out with Daniel Cranton?
Well, yes, they have fallen out. Because
I'm wondering why Anas will be talking to her, indicating the threats that he wants to carry out. If indeed he did, threats he wants to carry out against her baby father, unless, of course, the two of them are falling out.
They had fallen out. They always fall out. They will start talking again. They fall out. They'll start talking again. But now they are not on good terms.
The lady and Cranton.
Exactly.
But Anas is on good terms with the lady?
Obviously, because she's the one who's giving the narrative.
But if she's not on good terms with Daniel Cranton, why is he calling him back to alert him that this is what your boss is saying?
No, at the time, what I'm trying to say is that they fall out and they become friends again. The time,
They had become
friends again. And she's saying, oh, do you know what happened here? This person is saying this and this and this.
Okay.
And that we are planning that one Adolf was saying that we should fake an armed robbery attack. And somebody should even beat me up so that in case you survive, you will not know that there was a ploy like that.
I don't get it. Somebody should beat who up?
Beat the Adolf up. So we are planning an armed robbery attack.
On who?
On Daniel Owusu-Kranting.
What's Adolf doing with it?
And Adolf will be with him, Daniel Owusu-Kranting.
Oh, she'll be hanging around with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if the armed robbers come, they are supposed to kill Daniel Owusu-Kranting and beat Adolf, so that it will be like they were both victims of the crime.
And then Daniel passed, so that it won't even look like it's orchestrated.
Exactly.
And Adolf was part of the plan.
And Adolf, she's heard saying that Adolf was part of the plan.
Adolf was part of the plan for himself to be beaten.
Yes.
Really?
Willing to be beaten.
Why? Who was Adolf? Who could Adolf be doing this for?
Adolf was still working with anaa at the time.
This is getting very complicated.
Yes.
But it's taken the police 6 years to arrest the same Daniel Kranting who has collaborated with them since Ahmed Suale died.
Yes.
That is shocking too.
Collaborated with them, applied to them. He has police escorts following him everywhere when he's going for all these meetings. So to me, I was shocked when you say he's a fugitive of justice. He fled when the police were closing in on him and just returned 2 weeks ago. Meanwhile, everybody in this Ghana who knows him knows that he's been here. People are having dinner with him. He's looking after relatives. He's paying for people to be released from hospitals. He's doing a whole lot of things in Ghana. He's in plain sight. He's not hiding.